I can't hear it.
What's up, guys? Keep it one boy Thompson.
It's the IBA champion, Earl Smith Jr.
Cynthia Calvio.
Hi, this is Nikhil Mayer.
Montana and Mark, the Delarosas.
This Daniel Miracle Man Jacob. Shout out to Kendrick and Matt.
And you're listening to
the Slip and Dip podcast.
And you're listening
With your boy Kendrick and Matt.
And you're listening to Kendrick and Matt on the Slip and Dip podcast.
Ooh, good afternoon, everybody. Slip and Dip podcast coming at you with an exclusive live chat. One of the best heavyweights in the world. Derrick, the Black Beast Lewis, Kenneth Johnson, Matthew Wells. I'm pumped for this, brother.
Live on air right now is Mr. Derrick. How you doing?
I was doing good until y'all told me we was going live, so I got to hold back some shit.
I'll ask you one name. When you hear the name Kobe Covington, what comes to mind?
This is a bitch.
Yeah, I saw this. I know you saw the article that what happened. Any truth? Like you be pressured out.
The situation that happened over there, we was doing walkthrough wrestling drills. Just walkthrough, was no full speed or anything. And the guy was practicing takedown on me, and we was going back and forth, and he was practicing a takedown on me. And I fell back slow motion and hit my head on a screw inside the cage. And yeah, I was wound up getting 13 stitches in the back of my head.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. So you were actually like legit injured. Like it wasn't a thing to where it was like, because it made it sound like you got wore out or something and you just like couldn't continue. Like, okay.
Nah, actually, I told Dave was worried about if I was going to sue him, and I told him I wasn't going to sue the gym or anything like that, even though I didn't sign no waiver or nothing. Yeah. And it was just a real accident, really. You know, even though they didn't have padding on the cage in that spot. Okay. And that's what happened.
Well, we know you're a calm dude, but at the same time, we know you about that life. Would you, if you had the opportunity, would you walk up and pull a cyborg on him?
This is the thing about it. The guys sit here and talk shit on the internet and all that, just trying to sell tickets. The people that talk shit to me, if I see them in real life, I'm going to wind up doing something to them. So I don't sit around and just try to talk shit just to talk shit. Whatever I say something I'm going to do or whatever, I'm going to do it in person.
Yeah. That's
I'm not a mixed martial artist. I don't come into the sport with the same respect like everyone else do with mixed martial arts. I'm a straight brawler, and I'm showing what's up.
Does it bother you? I've seen you at live events. Like you literally, until the last year or two, could just sit in with your wife and just chill and nobody bother you. Does it bother you the fact that you just kind of like you come, you fight, you put a show on for the fans, and you go about your business, and somebody basically making it personal for no reason that's not even in your weight class. Like, it's unnecessary.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess he's just trying to sell himself, you know, trying to get the attention or whatever, you know, but I'm really not even worried about him.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the deal is with that. It's just like some of these guys take on this persona where it feels like, I don't know if it's because he got like the pro wrestling thing going on too. He's trying to make that character bleed over or whatever, but you know, it is. I saw that article. I was like, I wonder what my man Derrick thinks about this.
On a positive, On a positive note, brother, we started our new segment. You get the call. Getting that call. How's it feel to get a win in your home state, basically in your backyard, and move closer to getting that title shot that you've been striving for?
I've been striving for. You know, I ain't been striving for no title shot. But it feels good, you know, just to win the fight anyways, you know, coming off 2 injuries back-to-back at events, you know, they're coming back healthy and more motivated than I ever been, you know. It felt real good. You know, I was still dealing with a lot of mental issues coming into the fight, but physically I was feeling 100%.
Okay. I know going in physically, you know, obviously the back issues were a thing going in. You said you hurt your hand after the fight. How is that holding up right now?
Yeah, I just took my cast off. They gave me one of them casts I could take off and on. But I just took it off just now, actually. And they told me it's like a boxing fracture. My knuckle pushed back all the way to like right here. And then wound up popping it back in place. And so I had to really keep my finger in this one position for 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay. Wow. So actual fracture in there, you know, 6 to 8 weeks, you'll be good training again. Has the UFC already, you know, contacted you about potentially getting back in there, or are they going to wait for you to be cleared again before any of those talks get started up?
No, they usually wait until I get cleared, you know, but I'm going to start back training next week. They say I can still train, but I just can't throw any punches, so what?
Okay. So that's a lot of time to work on. Well, I mean, what do you work on then? Those head kicks, some cardio. What you gonna be working on when you can't be throwing punches? What's the Derrick Lewis training look like?
It's really cardio, man. Just got to stay with it, you know. Because if not, I'm wind up getting up to 300 pounds probably. So I got to really start getting on a treadmill or something. Yeah. Can't just be drinking and fucking every day.
So did you go deep, brother?
Yeah, I went deep 2 days later.
Oh, are you too tired on fight day?
Yeah, my hand was all messed up. I ain't had no balance. You gotta have balance, man.
When you say stuff like that, do your family or your girl say anything to you, or they know that's just Black Beast being Black Beast?
Yeah, they already know I'm half crazy anyway, so they don't pay no attention to it.
Yeah, it was funny when you said that. Like, obviously being in the back there, like some of the PR team, they were just like jaws just dropped. They're like, he really just said that in the cage on the mic. You know? But it's funny. It's funny. I guess you keep them on their toes a little bit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, one other thing, like right before your fight, you know, your boy Mike Jackson, my boy Mike Jackson, was in the back, obviously covering the fights too. And he kind of said something to us right before the fight, right before it started. He was like, "Hey, don't be surprised if Derrick Lewis ends this with a head kick." So, I guess were you working head kicks a lot going into that fight?
Oh, nah. The week before, I knocked the guy out with the head kick. He was knocked out cold. Week before, when I invited everybody to come out and train with me, and I invited somebody out to spar with me, like anybody. And a guy came and he brought his whole family, and it was his birthday. And the head kick. We got video of it, but the coach don't want me to post it because he was talking about lawsuit reasons.
Yeah. Wow.
So Derrick, do you think they're gonna get you and Francis in that cage so y'all can settle y'all beef once and for all? So you can tell him to his face that you think he phony too?
Yeah, hopefully we get something done this week, this year, man. You know, hopefully we get something done before he turned 50 on us. You know.
Has like Sean Shelby and them, have they asked you who you wanted, or you just get that call and you be like, yeah, yay or nay?
No, usually like after every fight, I tell them, okay, I would like to fight this guy. You know, I always try to pick the toughest guys that's out there. You know, I don't try to pick anybody that's really behind me. I try to pick everybody that's ahead of me. You know, in the rankings. You know, the top. So it's the top 5 or top 6 or whatever. And I try to pick one of those guys.
What you tell me?
That's available. You know, I told him Francis. I told him Overeem. Even a rematch with Mark. Who's the other guy? Blaze.
Yeah, Curtis Blaze is out there.
Yeah, I told him Blaze. And Fabricio.
Okay. I think Curtis Blaze is matched up with Overeem now. So maybe the
Yeah, I
winner.
just seen that. Yeah, I seen that a few days ago.
Okay, so maybe the winner of that fight, or if they give you
Yeah,
freebies. Okay.
yeah, I would like to fight. Hopefully in May or June.
Would you hold out to be on that mega fight card they starting to stack up for? I think 226 for basically fight week. Would you want mind getting on that, or does it matter?
It doesn't matter. You know, I really like to fight earlier than that.
Okay.
The check.
Yeah. So only heavyweight action we saw last weekend or on Saturday was Arlovsky versus Struve. Did you see that fight?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay. I was just curious if you had anything to take away from it.
No, it's pay-per-view. It was pay-per-view. I don't buy pay-per-views.
You didn't want to give Cyborg any of your money this time?
What's that?
So you didn't want to give Cyborg any of your money this time? Last time you didn't want to give.
No, I think she cute to me, you know, but no, I don't buy pay-per-views. You know, I really don't go out to watch fights because people always bothering me, asking me questions just about every fight. You know, what do you think about this and this and that? And I just try to go out and have a good time by myself without like asking me questions about fights and all that.
Okay, nothing wrong with that.
So while you lay low, D, we definitely greatly appreciate you being a friend of the show and coming on. We've been missing each other last couple weeks. Hey, we show you love, man. We ain't gonna record it.
I like doing interviews. I already told you I ain't like doing interviews.
Yeah. Baby, yeah. You know, so what have you been up to? I mean, obviously, besides going deep, you know, what you been up to since the fight? You know, you just been kicking back. I mean, what's the deal?
Just chilling with my family. You know, I haven't really been doing anything. Fixing the house up. That's about it.
Okay. What kind of projects you got going on at the house?
Oh, just planting trees and landscaping stuff. That's it. You know, it's that time now. You know, winter is over with out here.
Any of this stuff from the hurricane that you guys are still fixing up, or it was all that good?
Yeah, everything's good now. You know, there's a lot of other houses out there. There's people still remodeling their homes and stuff like that, and putting new sheetrock and stuff like that in their homes.
Okay.
And doing some investments, doing some meetings with a couple of people like that.
Give us some insight, like, for instance, like people see you come in the cage, do your thing, and go. How do you subsidize this to be able to turn your life around and your family's life around? A lot of people don't see that because a lot of fighters squander their money. They don't have a family like you to support. So what's some stuff that you do to try to take it to the next level that people don't see? Like for every Uriah favor, there's 10 people not doing the right thing.
No, it's just that's all what I do it for. I do it for them. I don't do it for myself. You know, I already had my chance, and I already blew it. You know, I went to prison, got in trouble, and this and that. And now I really do all of this for my kids. You know, make sure they on the straight path and doing the right thing in life. You know, and don't want for anything or ask someone else for help. You know, I just try to make sure they're on the right path.
We had Angela Hill on, and we talked about basically race relations within the UFC. What do you think they have to do to be able to attract more African Americans to the fan base?
Shit, I don't know, man. Probably come down their prices. You know, serve some on Hennessy at the game or something like that. Shit, have some big booty rain car girls. Rain car girls now, all of them look like some damn greyhounds looking hungry.
Shots fired at area.
Nothing sexy about a girl showing their ribs. Nobody want to see no good girl damn ribs showing, and damn you can see their heart beating and they inside intestines and all that moving every time they swallow. Fuck all that. They want to see I know people want to see some jiggle, man. They don't want to see all that.
Hey, some people want to see the ring girls go away altogether.
Well, they can. They ain't doing nothing. But I really don't. Whenever I'm at the fight, I don't even pay attention to the ring call girl. You know, when I was in the Legacy back in the days, they had some thick girls that worked at Hooters, and there was some of them half strippers work at Hooters during the day, and ring call girls on the side.
What do you think about Invicta wanting to do this thing with Elias Theodoro having a ring card boy?
Well, you know, there's a lot of people out there, I'm sure, that would like stuff like that. I know I wouldn't watch.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that this focus. I mean, I guess it's kind of comes in line with the light of the climate, the political climate that we're in right now, where like everybody.
I don't like watching girl fights anyways.
Yeah.
But I like Cyborg and Holly Holm. I like watching them fight. You know, and Ronda. That's about it. But other than that, I really don't like watching girl fights.
Are you gonna watch Ronda in WWE? Are you a WWE fan or your kids?
Yeah, I got it pre-recorded right now. You know, I'm pre-recording WWE just in case she show a face on it.
Did you like her last week? Get signed in the contract?
Yeah, she was good. Yeah, I'm happy for her.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. She was pretty. I mean, she's pretty polarizing there as she was in the UFC too. A lot of people thought she didn't do too well on the mic. Some people, but I mean, you know, I think her character there is just keep that mean mug on, and just.
Yeah, she'll get better. You know, she'll get better. It's a totally different thing. You got to be more serious, basically like fake being serious and all this and that. It's like an acting thing. You know, me, I couldn't do it because I'd be laughing my ass off like something. I couldn't keep a straight face. Pretend like I'm hurt and this and that. No, I couldn't do it.
Since we went there, I mean, you posted the little cartoon about Brock. So I mean, you know, we couldn't see a Derrick Lewis and Brock Lesnar in the WWE ring.
No, hell no, WWE, no, because I wouldn't be able to hold back. I'm the one throwing a real punch.
Did you see? I don't know how much you watched, but he hit one of the guys with a real punch the other day.
Was it Braun Strowman?
Yeah, he hit him with a real punch because he hit him with a real knee on accident, and Brock got up and just stuck him with a right hand.
Oh no, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy because it was like one of those moments where it's like, hey, that was a little too hard. Brock checked him. But
his contract is up soon anyway, so I'm sure he don't care.
Yeah, the picture posted up there with Dana, kind of giving everybody a little hint. Would you like to welcome him back to the Octagon?
Yeah, it don't matter. You know, if the money's right, you know, I'll fight anybody.
Would you
I
care,
still fight anybody now.
Would you care about if the USADA testing didn't go correctly?
Oh, I don't care about that, you know, because I was already fighting guys that was on the juice before USADA even came along, and I already knew most of the guys that I was fighting in my younger career. That they was on the juice, and I didn't care, so it doesn't matter to me.
So, Black Beast, about how many more years you think you got at this? Because you know your body lifespan is it gets shorter when you get in your 30s. So, how many years can we see you grace the Octagon if you get your way?
It really all depends on my body, you know, and you know I'm making the right investments right now, so it's really not about the money anymore. So it's just all really about my body.
Okay. Cool.
So you don't fight for the belt. So what would you like to accomplish over the next 3 years in UFC and MMA as a whole?
There's nothing I really want to accomplish. You know, I already set my family up pretty good right now. You know, I don't care if I ever fight for the belt or get the belt or what. You know, just it's a job to me, basically. You know, I'm not trying to be the best fighter in the world or nothing like that. You know, I don't come in trying to think I am the best fighter or what. I don't care about none of that. It's just a job to me. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a weird thing. Like, you know, being a fighter, I guess it's like, you know, you have to put so much on the line to be successful, and to even come out into this game ahead, it's still pretty rare. You know, I mean, so you say you're making some wise investments right now. I mean, can you give us some insight to you have like some businesses on the side that you got lined up, or you know, what kind of things do you have in the works?
Yeah, it's salon, food truck, supplement company,
Okay.
stuff like that, and real estate.
Since you're not too far from us, can we come down there and have a day in the life of Derrick Black Beast Lewis? Follow you for a day in H-Town?
Nah, three black guys together, man. That's a gang, man. No. We'll get pulled over. They gonna want to know where your permit's at and all this and that. I know you ain't with no permit, so not man. It's not gonna work.
Can we come to your gym, Dan?
Yeah, you come to the gym. Yeah, that's fine.
We'll do a live podcast from the gym, slip and dip on the road, H-Town.
No, we probably can't do all that, man. I already told you.
Hey, I had to try.
I just told you 20 minutes ago I don't like doing interviews.
Yeah, we'll come to the gym, man. I don't know about if I would get in there and spar with you or anything like that, but I'll come record a little bit.
All right.
Everybody you invite to the gym they get stretched out for real. So I'm not about that life.
I'm just a video recorder. I just be filming.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So are you gonna be traveling to any events soon? Or UFC gonna have you sitting cage side, or are you just gonna be out of the picture until you're healed up?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure they probably send me somewhere if I ask them. You know, but I'm going to the Milwaukee game Wednesday. The Rockets.
Okay.
Let's sit floor side over there.
You really think they're gonna beat the Warriors, bro?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah.
How many games?
We'll beat them in I think we'll beat them in 6.
Can you beat them without home court advantage?
Yeah, it don't matter. We can beat them with our home court advantage.
Y'all can win the game 7 in the Oracle.
What's that?
Y'all can win the game 7 in the Oracle.
Yeah, I know where it's at. Yeah. Yeah, I believe we'll get it. So we're really the best team in the NBA. You know, without even a record saying so. But I believe we're still the best team.
Hey, but it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Man, we gonna win it all this year, man. Mark my words.
So
you got a Laker sweater on, so I don't know what you're talking about.
talking about the future. That's what he's talking about.
Right. Hey, Lonzo been shooting that thing lately.
Yeah, so you have to bring it up. You probably ain't wear that since Kobe was on the team.
Nah, as my co-host can tell you, I'm loyal.
Yeah. We're both loyal Laker fans, man. And full disclosure.
What's the head coach name then?
Luke Walton, 2-time champion himself.
Took you long enough to answer that. How long the head coach contract is for?
He got 2 years left. They trying to run him out, talking about they Fitz they're gonna be the coach and bring in LeBron. I actually don't want LeBron. I don't need somebody that's got 17 years of mileage on their body trying to be the franchise of my team. And he didn't win no rings for us anyway. I want Paul George and DeMarcus Cousins. I'd be very happy with that. Christmas coming July for me.
Who's the general manager? Who's the general manager?
Bob Pelinka.
Who?
Bob Pelinka.
Who the vice president?
Magic Johnson. Come on now. I was at the All-Star. That's why I went at your fight, man. I was hanging out with these people in L.A. That's the only reason I didn't come to the fight. I was literally in L.A. When you were knocking out old boy, my boy was texting me, and I was literally at the All-Star game, then they're dozing off in the first half.
Oh, okay.
It would have been more entertaining watching you go deep and knock out old boy.
Hey, we don't want to see Derrick go deep. We
don't want to see that.
We don't want to see that. We want to see him do work in octagon. That's it.
He probably want to see you over there rubbing his hands and everything, like you really want to see it.
Nah, some stuff needs to stay off camera. That's definitely one of them.
Boy, this boy here doing the most.
Yeah, man. I don't know if I believe in the Rockets, man. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like they always put together these long win streaks every other season. These long win streaks, and then playoff time comes around, it just ends up getting sent back to the H pretty early. So it's gonna be different this year, huh?
Now we got a pretty good team. You know, all positions is good except for the fourth spot. You know, but other than that, we pretty good.
Not to switch gears on you. Did you watch that Deontay Wilder fight? Because it came on regular cable. You had to pay for it.
No, I didn't even know he was going to fight. I just seen the highlights yesterday, though.
How much different is what they do than what you do at that level? When it's a heavyweight level, I know MMA and boxing are completely different, but when you box in the heavyweight versus fighting in heavyweight and MMA, is there a complete difference? Does it one punch get in the fight?
Really, the way Deontay Wilder swing, you know, he swing basically like me, you know, all wild and stuff. It's nothing straight. You know, he's swinging up with haymakers the whole time. So yeah, it's not that much difference.
You're watching
in the heavyweight division.
You're watching him live, like you watch his fights when you can, or you just see it when you see it.
I watched it whenever he was I think he was 6-0 a few years ago.
He's 40-0 now with 39 KOs.
Wait, he probably wasn't 6-0. I don't know what he was. Oh, I guess they were saying that he was 6'6" or something like that. But it was probably like 2 years ago when I first watched.
Yeah, he's that boy. Like, there's nobody that has a more apt last name than Deontay Wilder. Once he starts smelling blood in the water, man, he just starts like. I mean, you know, you have a way of attacking your opponents when you can see that they're hurt, but the difference between like what he does and what you do, like you actually seem like you know how to stay under control and still pick your shots, but the difference between like you and him is just like he seems to throw all technique out the window when he sees his opponents are hurt. Like in those moments, like for example, like with Tybura, you know, when you see that he's hurt, I mean, do you see like that window of opportunity like closing real quickly, or is it just like a type of thing where, you know, I got him hurt, I could kind of take my time, or do you just want to get him out of there as quick as possible?
In the first round, you know, whenever I got on top of him, I said, okay, I got him in a good position. Then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna tire myself out because I was looking in his face. And every now and then, whenever I hit somebody, I could see their eyes look when they close them, and they look somewhere else. But I kept hitting him, and he was still looking directly at me. And so I knew that I couldn't finish him right then and there. But in the third round, whenever his eyes were looking somewhere else, whenever I hit him, then I said, okay, I know I could finish him right now.
Of course, that finish came in the third round, seemingly out of nowhere. So, you know, when you said you hurt your hand, when did you ever? I don't remember. You said when exactly that happened, or if you remember when it happened in the fight.
It was the first punch. You know, I think I hit his elbow too, and I hit his face at the same time when I dropped him.
Okay. Still, it's just fought through it. That adrenaline's pumping. You didn't even feel it, huh? Yeah,
I didn't even know. Really, it was broken until after I was signing for my check after the fight. I'm serious. That's whenever I looked down at it and looked that it was all dislocated.
Hey. Talk about that feeling after you did your patented stuff after you get your KOs and just laying on that ground and full exhausted, knowing that you got the job done. How's that feeling as a fighter?
It feels good, man. Like better than sex, really. You know, so much stress goes into like fight day and fighting and all that. Feel like the world is on your shoulders. Then whenever you get that win, it's just like a big release, man. Like you finally breathe and you're not feeling suffocated anymore. It's a great feeling, man. It's like unexplainable, really.
Yeah, I can imagine so, man. Where did that celebration come from? The celebration, not the, laying flat on your back. I'm talking about the pounding the ground with both hands, and then that mean mug that you give him.
I like that. Is that you diving in when you do that?
Where did that first
No,
come from?
that's like a gorilla. I'm the black beast, so the black beast come from a gorilla. So that's what basically stops. Instead of saying I'm a gorilla, I just say they call me the black beast. Instead of them calling me gorilla, they call me the black beast. So that's what I do that.
Yeah, I've been seeing you do that forever. When was the first time you did that?
2009.
Okay. Was that a legacy fight or?
Yeah, it was a legacy.
Okay. Yeah.
So, actually, that was my second fight. No, third fight. That was in Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throwing it back, man. Throwing it back. So you say you're a gorilla, and Conor McGregor says he's a gorilla. Which one's the real gorilla?
I guess we're gonna have to finally fight and see, man. I've been calling him out for a long time. I told him I'll cut a leg off or something like that.
You do a catch weight or at what weight you do a catch weight with him?
No, I'll fight at 145. I got to cut somebody.
Could you realistically ever get down to like 205? Like I've seen pictures like Alistair Overeem like cutting weight with his teammates in between fights, getting down like 220 and close to 205. Could you ever get remotely close to that? That's basically unrealistic.
Yeah, it's unrealistic because I'm not a disciplined fighter. I don't eat, I don't do diets and correctly like everyone else. But I can't do it. I just can never do it. Will never do it, actually.
So you gonna have you some Hennessy and pizza at the Rocket game on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm gonna have whatever they got. It's in Milwaukee. I doubt they got some Hennessy out there though. They gonna have some Miller Ice.
Milwaukee, they about that life though. Up in them parts.
It's all beer.
We'll see.
It's all beer in Milwaukee. Milwaukee Brewers.
Milwaukee beer, yeah, they probably gonna have that. I never had it before I tried.
So why would you be in Milwaukee? Just to go to the game, or you doing some UFC stuff and going to the game?
No, just going to the game. They invited me out there.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, so you on the that's why you Mr. Rocky. You on the payroll. So you on the UFC payroll and the Rocky. Now we getting somewhere. Now.
No, not Milwaukee. The Rockets didn't invite me. The Milwaukee didn't invite me either. It's a friend of mine that own a hospital out here, St. Michael's Hospital. They invited me to go with them. So they got floor seats.
Look.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Derrick, man, congratulations on the win, man. I look forward to seeing you back in the cage again soon, man. Get that hand healed up. Kendrick,
Appreciate coming on the show, man. We know you go dark. You go from Black Beast to Dark Beast after the fight, man. Appreciate it. I know we've been missing wires. Hey, but when you ball, you get the call. We told you we're gonna give you that call.
Yeah, I know, and I told y'all I don't like doing interviews.
Hey, man, we got positive feedback, man. But it's like, man, we didn't know, but Derrick Lewis is that funny of a guy and that great of a dude, man. See, we're trying to enhance the brand, man.
Not worried about that. Y'all might be worried about it. I'm not worried about it.
It's all good, man. Thanks for the time again, man. Coming to us on a Monday morning. Enjoy the rest of your week, man.
I appreciate it, man. I guess you could say thanks for having me.
That's what we're doing, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
Can you hold up while we get off a live stream right quick?
Yeah.
All right.